Hey guys, we're back. That's what happens when you piss off your younger sister, guys. I think we're done. We're gonna be filming a bake with me video. I'm cooking some chocolate chip cookies. I tell you now, I am the cookie connoisseur. I'm telling you, that I am. So we're gonna be cooking just some normal chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if I've got all the ingredients out, but I think I have. And while we do it, I'll be answering some of your guys' questions. So let me first read the instructions, because your girl hasn't done this in a long time. I literally just have the instructions up as well. Okay, the first stage, unsalted butter in a bowl. And melt it. Can I melt it in a metal bowl? Maybe I use one of these bowls. Someone did ask me what my favourite gym day was, which is hard. It is a difficult one because it'll either be legs or glutes. I do legs 3 times a week, and wow, I do legs twice a week. I do glutes once a week, purely just hammering out the glutes. So I'll probably say that one. You know, hammering out the glutes probably is my favourite. This is a lot of butter. I nearly used the whole pot. There we go. So first stage, I'm just gonna put this in the microwave and then I'll be back. We've got the melted butter here. We're gonna put it in this big bowl because I feel like all the wet ingredients need to go together. But first, I need to measure out some sugar. So I'm gonna do that in this bowl first and then I'm gonna add the butter. The next question was, what made you want to start YouTube? Huh? I actually don't know if I know the answer to that. I just like being creative. And I find like vlogging itself makes me happy. I've gone over. Yeah, I just feel like vlogging makes me happy. Like, I love having all these memories to go back and watch, like especially with my travel vlogs. Travel vlogs are my favourite. Then I'd probably say, because I do that, I just want to keep posting videos once a week. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need to turn that off, turn it back on again so it's on 0, and then do it again. And it's really fun. The editing part though, oh my Jesus. That bit takes so long. Ow, oh fuck, I want it over again. We're now mixing the butter and the sugar together. I just realised I don't have a whisk. I don't know if it says to use a whisk or a fork. We'll just mix it like this for now. My next question is dream place to go. Now, that's hard. Probably saying like my dream place to go would have been Bali. Obviously, I've already been to Bali. So I'd say I really want to do LA next. LA and Dubai are like my next 2 big ones on the list. But I actually have 30 places. I made a bucket list when I was 20 years old, and I actually have a 30 before 30 bucket list that I would really like to complete. And it's full of like 30 countries. I think I'm like 8 countries in, and yet Dubai and LA are on there. Obviously I know LA isn't a country, but like it's a place I want to go to, so it's on the list. Because obviously America is huge. Like, what do you expect from me? It's literally all the liquid pieces together. Next stage is measuring out the flour. And the next question, which is a really random question, but it's actually very important. What is my favorite pasta shape? Now that is the most random question there is, but do you know what pasta shape I really like? The bows. I don't know what it's called, but I really love bow-shaped pasta. And then I also like just obviously normal penne and the twisty ones. They are like my top 3. I'm nearly at 300. Oh! What is it with me going over today? That mix all the dry ingredients together. The next question I got asked quite a few times, and it was, are you single? The answer is yes. Yes, I am single. I don't know how much I was actually supposed to pour of this. And I actually really like being single. I feel like when there's a man in my life, it's never good. And that's the way I like it. Single life is easier, I believe, because at the moment I feel like so many people cheat, men, women, everyone. The next question did make me laugh. It's, do you think boys and girls can be friends? I believe if the guy doesn't fancy the girl, no, I said that wrong. If the girl does not fancy the boy, they can be friends. But that is a friendship on the girl's behalf. I believe that guys would probably try. But like, so like if you're in a relationship and your girlfriend had boy best friends, you can trust her not to do anything. But if it was the opposite way around, you can't trust him not to do anything, because if the girl that he's friends with do fancy him, it's like, it's just a rocket waiting to happen. It's just like something waiting to happen, you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Did I do two teaspoons of this? I think I did. Now, the best part, we are mixing our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients together. Look at our next question. Where are you next going on holiday? My next holiday, at this moment of time, is St. Lucia with my family. I could possibly have another holiday before then. You know, a little spontaneous trip to Ibiza. I don't know. Really don't know. But at the moment, it is St. Lucia, which I cannot wait for. And this next question is quite a boring one. It's, how many siblings do you have? I have 10 siblings. And yes, I know all of their names. 10 names is not hard to remember. What I'm doing now is just literally putting a little bit of flour in each time. There we go. A little bit more, and then I'll read the next question. The question seems fitting. Do you like to bake? I don't not like to bake and cook. It really depends on preference. I like people trying my baking. That's like my favorite thing about it, like getting other people to try my cookies, or like my brownies or my cake, and getting like other people to try it. That's like my favorite bit about it. This next question is quite an easy one to answer, and it's, what's your zodiac sign? I'm really intrigued to see what people think I am, but I'm actually my brain's just gone blank. I'm actually a Sagittarius. The next question is, what diet do you follow? Well, sometimes I am really good with my diet and sometimes I'm really, really bad. I do struggle to be consistent with my diet, because if a chocolate bar is placed in front of me, best believe I want to eat it, and I actually can't help myself. My mom also makes very, very big portions at home, which I never even knew until I went to my friend Anna's, my best friend. I think she gave me like 30 grams of pasta, and I was like, Anna, I was like, that portion is really small. I think it was tuna pasta. I think I remember it vividly, and she was like, what do you mean it's small? I was like, I could eat double that. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And that's always stuck with me. So my mum makes huge, huge portions. It's starting to get really thick now. I do tend to eat a lot of chicken. I try and keep my diet very protein high, no matter what. So at least if I'm eating badly, I'm still getting my protein in. This is getting so hard to whisk now. I think I'm gonna have to start using a fork. The best part of my making cookies is the dough before it goes in. The best bit. Someone put, how do you handle low energy days? Make sure you have your rest days in there. I go to the gym 5 times a week. I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekend, I have off. I've kind of got into routine now of like, once you get into routine, you will be okay. Like I've got into routine and I kind of like, I get up and I go to the gym. Today I haven't done that. I'm making cookies and then I'm going to the gym. I'm just getting it done out of the way before I have anything else to do. That is usually the best time for me to go. It used to be straight after work. So I'd bring my gym stuff to work with me and go straight after work. Because I find if I drive home, I don't want to then re-drive back out after work. So it all just depends. But getting into a routine of things, it took me, I would say, 2 months at a gym crush to get into the gym. Gym crush is always very motivating, you know, even if you never talk to them and you just see them across the gym, it just helps. What is my guilty pleasure? I don't really have any guilty pleasures. I guess it would be probably chocolate if it was anything. But like, I can stop myself from eating chocolate, but if it's put right in front of me, I'm like, well, I'm obviously gonna eat it. Like, what have you done to me? Why has someone placed chocolate in front of me? Do you know what I mean? It's basically when a guy is in a bath with no bubbles, like that, just even thinking about it gives me the ick. It shouldn't. Because like just to have bubbles in your bath. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, rudeness to like restaurant staff. Like, you know when you go on a date with someone? Well, I don't know, because I actually never had this experience. I'm happy I've never had this experience. Imagine like going on a date with someone, this is the first time you meet them. They're being rude to the waiter. Like, come on. And it's like, you can tell you've never had a hospitality job in your life. What was your first job? My first job was actually a McDonald's worker. Put right in the deep end, 16 years old. I worked at McDonald's. Favourite part about the cookies? Add in the chocolate chunks. Next one was your go-to outfit if you're in a rush. I'd say it's like two things, right? It also depends obviously where you're going. It'll either be tracksuit, gym wear, or like linen trousers and a top. What's your favourite snack? I don't know if you mean healthy snack or like unhealthy. I'm obviously currently baking cookies right now. I love some good eaten mess. I love a good cookie. What's my favourite? Strawberries and chocolate or fruit salad. I love that. Honestly, it literally depends on how I'm feeling. They smell so good. Time to put on a baking tray. This one was also fitness related, and it was what motivates you to stay fit. Well, there was a day that I did wake up and hate what I looked like in the mirror, and I never wanted that to happen again. And that's what keeps me the most fit. But I love a bit of toxic motivation, me. Like, if I cannot be bothered, I'm like, tell me I look ugly, so I'll go to the gym. And then I won't feel ugly. Do you know what I mean? That could just be me. I'd probably say we've got enough batch for like 3 more. This is just me concentrating now. I'll come back to you guys once they are out of the oven. Let them have a little bit more time. Another question, this one was on my fitness account, was what's your favourite sport? And I don't know if they mean to like play or watch. I don't really watch sports, but I used to play netball. Also did pole dancing for a bit. I love to play paddle. I also love to go to the driving range. I've got to put these in. I will come back when the second load of cookies are done. They are all out, all done. My sister did buy that one, so if you can see that, wasn't me. Look at them. Usually I do double chocolate, but I forgot to get cocoa powder, so, but I'm now gonna go to the gym. If you don't already, like and subscribe, and my sister is peeling potatoes in the background, which is the noise. See you later.